Hey there, Pisces, and welcome to your general reading for the month of August 2017 with Divine Love Tarot. Thank you so much for joining my channel today. If this is your first video, thank you for stopping by. And if you are returning from another video you've seen before or you're a subscriber, then I want to really thank you and I appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos, okay? So we're going to do a general reading today. It's going to be 4 cards representing the weekly energies and then 1 overall energy for the month. And then I'll pull clarifiers on any of the cards that I feel like, need a little bit more explaining. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with your reading. The first week of the month, the card coming into the month representing the Devil. Second week of the month, Magician. Third week is the Hierophant. And then the last week you have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And for your overall energy, you have the Three of Cups. Okay, so basically what's going on for this month, I'm trying to get everything in the picture. All right, so the Three of Cups as your overall energies, basically this is a card of celebrations, okay? So your August is going to be pretty busy or lit, as they say in the streets nowadays, right? Yes, August is going to be lit. Though you're going to be doing a lot of hanging out, a lot of celebrating. Your focus is going to be on maybe friendships, possible relationships. So as we go through each week, we'll see exactly how this is panning out for you. All right, Pisces? So we start off the month with the energy of the Devil. And that represents something that you need to let go, okay? Some sort of toxic bond, toxic habit, could be a toxic situation, a relationship, maybe a dead-end job, just something that you're feeling stuck, something that maybe represents some type of obsession for you, okay? And, the Devil represents the shadow side of ourselves that we don't recognize. So anything that, you're doing, maybe perhaps you don't even understand why you're doing it, okay? That's what the Devil represents. So let's go ahead and clarify that to see exactly what could possibly, okay, so then you get the Sun card, right? So the Sun card is telling us basically that anything is possible, all right? And, or everything is possible. And when you get the Sun and the Devil card together, then this is kind of like you are burnt out over a relationship, okay? So you're coming into the month and it may be a toxic relationship. It may be some type of relationship where you guys, maybe you're addicted to each other, or you're addicted to this person, or they're addicted to you. But somehow this relationship is just a lot of work and stress and you are tired, Pisces. Okay, this could be a partner. This could be someone in your life. Maybe you're burnt out. I mean, it's because it's the Sun card. I would say you could be burnt out at work, but this is more than likely a relationship. All right, so let's go ahead and pull another card and see what we get. Okay, so then you get the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so you're dealing with possibly an Aries, okay, who's emotional, unbalanced. Okay, they could be very domineering and controlling. I mean, the Aries are naturally, leaders and bossy, but this in the reverse, they're just taking it to extremes. Super dominant, very aggressive, could possibly be even abusive, but that's not always. So, or you're dealing with someone who's older than you and they're trying to control you in some way, okay? And that can be why the Devil card is here. Basically this person is a major force in your life and they have a lot of influence over what's going on. So the beginning of your month, you're dealing with this person, okay? You're dealing with this Emperor, whoever this represents in your life. It could be like I said, possibly an Aries or a fire sign or someone who's older than you that is very influential to you or that has that you respect, or there's just someone who plays a large part in your life. Okay, and this person, you've got some issues that you need to resolve with this person. All right, because moving into the second week, you have the magician. All right, and the magician is basically saying that whatever you set your mind to, you can get it. You can do it if you into it. Okay, if you, whatever you want, whatever you think about, whatever you start, or any of your projects, basically, as long as you are putting in the work, and sometimes you don't even really have to work on the magician's presence. You just have to want it, and you're gonna get what you want. Okay, so this represents like skill, your power, putting things to action. Okay, and you feel some sort of spark for life. Like you just feel like energized. Like you basically feel like you could do anything. So that's a good sign moving out of this week. That means you've dealt with this person. Okay, hopefully that's what that means. And we can go ahead and put a clarifier on um, the magician, because basically, if this is you, then you are ready to create. You're ready to do things. Okay. But the magician, whoever this is someone who can get people to do what they want also. So this could be a person that you meet. You can meet somebody who represents the magician, someone who basically they know how to manifest things. Okay, they know how to get what they want. And let's go ahead and clarify that. So then we have the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, so when the Three of Swords is in reverse, it's basically saying that whatever, painful situation, you're actually recovering from it. Okay, so maybe it was some type of betrayal. Maybe it was this situation that happened with the Emperor in reverse. So in the second week, you are trying to recover from that, and you can, because you have the energy of the magician. So basically you have the ability to conquer whatever pain. You have the ability. It may be a slow process, but you have the ability to do this. Okay, because the power of the magician is within you. All right, and this can also signify that maybe there was some sort of love triangle that you were aware of, and you're not dealing with it. Okay, and as the magician, you're hoping to manifest um, the situation in your favor. Okay, so the this is basically saying that whatever, once again, whatever the betrayal was, you're trying to move on from it. You're trying to heal from it. Let's go ahead and clarify that again. And you get temperance. Okay, so temperance basically is asking you to bring the balance back into your life. And with the magician, you are basically going to be able to do that. You're going to find the balance and the harmony that you've been seeking. Okay, you might have been dealing with some sort of uncertainty, and so the temperance card is going to show up and kind of just balance things out for you. So whatever this situation was, either it's going to end and you're going to be okay. This is what temperance is saying. You're going to find that emotional balance, and you have that power of the magician to help you manifest that. Or maybe this situation needed to be balanced, and yeah, something happened that hurt you, but temperance steps in and kind of sets things back right again. Okay, so moving into the next week, you have the Hierophant. And the Hierophant represents, tradition, convention, um, let me see, organizations, groups, schools, higher learning. Okay, so you may be thinking about joining some sort of group, or maybe going back to school, or um, like basically some type of change. Okay, or this represents someone who can influence you, or even maybe hook you up with the connections that you need, or then hook you up to a certain network that you want to join and be a part of. Okay, so maybe a church could possibly be it. But basically, the Hierophant is also a card that represents doing the right thing. And that means that you is something within you. Like you, whatever answers that you may be looking for, you seek within yourself and you can find it. Okay. Because doing the right thing isn't necessarily doing what everybody else thinks is the right thing. It can signify doing the right thing for yourself. Okay, and to clarify that, we get the Empress. So when you see the Empress and the Hierophant together, then this is the divine woman, right? This is the ultimate woman, ultimate mother. She's kind and she's nurturing. So together these two cards can represent maybe some type of marriage. It could be a marriage that is due to pregnancy, because it, if you get pregnant, then the conventional and traditional thing to do is to marry that person, or for that person to marry you. So that's what the these two cards together can be telling us. Okay, and if it is a relationship, this also is a couple. These two people, they don't want to be apart from each other. So if you have started off the month with this Emperor in reverse, and things might have gotten a little bit out of control, something could have happened, there was some hurt feelings that you needed to get over, but Temperance stepped in and you were able to. The Hierophant may indicate that some type of conventional um, situation is working out between the two of you, and the situation has become more nurturing. Okay, it could possibly be that, or it could be totally unrelated, and this could be you balancing two parts of your psyche, two parts of your personality. Maybe have something creative that you want to do, but you're trying to also stick to convention, stick to the societal norm, basically, like whatever society expects of you. But inside, you have something nurturing and creative that you would rather be doing. Okay, so maybe you're going to have to find the balance between those two things. Okay, because going into the next week, that's what this card is saying. You get the Two of Pentacles in reverse, so it's saying that you're having a hard time balancing certain aspects of maybe your finances. Okay, or you're having a hard time making some type of decision. All right, communication could be crossed. You may be a little bit disorganized because you're just very busy. All right, and you're going to be busy this month. All right. You're going to be busy because the Three of Cups is crowning your reading. The Three of Cups is your energy for this month. Okay. So you're going to be doing a lot, and you might be having a trouble balancing work life, home life, social life. All right. And so that's all that card represents. By the end of the month, you're probably going to have like so many things going on that you're just going to have to try to figure out, okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to turn down? All right, because we clarify that and we get the Hangman in reverse. Okay, so the Hangman in reverse basically says that it's not even a decision that you can't decide. You don't want to make a decision. Okay, maybe you're putting off making some sort of decision in hopes that a situation will kind of just work itself out. Okay, or you're not wanting to see the truth of the situation, which is therefore preventing you to make a decision. But when you have the Two of Pentacles and the Hangman together, then this is basically saying that it might be even a good idea, two separately good ideas, and you're just having a hard time choosing one. And so right here we go back to this week where you have the Hierophant and the Empress. So like I said, if this is two different parts of you, if this is the traditional part of you, maybe having a 9 to 5, and then there's another part of you that wants to do something regarding the arts or something more creative, something that's more in touch with your feminine side, okay, something that's more in touch with your creative side, then you're going to have to try to figure out if you can do both, because you might be attempting to do both right now, and you're having a hard time balancing all of that with your social life, with everything else that's going on, with your relationship. So you're going to have to make a choice soon, and you're just putting off making that decision because you don't want to let go of something, okay? Um, And, if we clarify that one more time, I have to read it upside down for you. So the Knight of Swords comes out in the reverse. Okay, so this is a person. Um, it may be someone who, this is someone who's like a little bit reckless. Okay, they're quick-witted, quick to get angry, quick to make decisions. They rush into things. They're impulsive. They're impatient. So if this is your energy, then you need to slow down. Okay, you need to slow down. This card is telling you that you need to slow down before you burn out. Okay, and if it's still this relationship, then you guys just may need to take things slower than you have been taking it, because you might be forcing things, and then you get to a situation like in the beginning of the month you start out burnt out, then you kind of fix it, and then you wind up in a situation where you're about to burn out again. All right, so if this is regarding your relationship, maybe you guys need to just take it a little bit slower. Just enjoy each other, enjoy some celebrating, hang out, have fun. But, as far as the seriousness, you might just want to take baby steps when it comes to that, because you seem to be moving too fast. Now, if this is not regarding this relationship, then here what this is saying is that you need to be careful in making a decision, okay? Don't quit your day job if you don't know that this other venture can support you. Okay? That's just one scenario. And don't not pay your bills because you want to party. Okay. Don't spend all your money trying to hang out and party, and then bill time to come and you're like, well, which ones am I going to do? What am I going to do? Am I going to pay my bills, or am I going to go on that boat ride? Okay. So this is just basically saying that, you need to slow down before you burn out. You have too much going on, or you're getting involved into too many things and your energy is just scattered all over the place. So take some time to ground yourself. Okay, Pisces? So if we look at the spread that we've got going on here, all right, start out the month in some sort of heavy, toxic, difficult type of relationship energy with an unstable emperor. Okay, it could be an unstable Aries, someone who's older than you, but they're just emotionally controlling or domineering or whatever. And in the second week of the month, you are feeling good again. Okay, somehow you've either ended this relationship, or um, you're finding the balance that you need to deal with this person. Okay, um, you've got temperance, you've got the three of swords in reverse. So whatever difficulty, it's fading. Okay, it may be a slow healing process, which is what these two cards together mean, but you're going to get over it, because guess what? You're the magician, or you have the energy of the magician, or you're dealing with somebody with the energy of the magician. Okay, but I feel like this is you, Pisces, so you're able to do whatever you want, and you got a lot of choices. So let that pain go. Okay, find your balance, because you're going to need it for the end of the month, because you've got other things that's going on. Okay, there could be some Pisces out there that are getting married, that are having a baby. It's all happening really fast, and you might just need to slow down a little bit, because you're having a hard time deciding how you're going to do certain things. Okay, can you financially afford this? Don't know. Can you afford to celebrate? Can you afford to have this marriage? Can you afford to have the wedding that you want? Um, Not sure. Take your time though, okay? The King of Swords in reverse is asking you to take your time. The Hangman in reverse is asking you to not be reckless and to slow down and make a right decision, okay? And, the Two of Pentacles is saying that you're having difficulty, of course, making this decision, but whatever the difficulty is, don't rush. Okay, Pisces? So August seems to be very, very busy for us, okay? Because, like I said, I'm a Pisces also. So it looks like we have a lot to look forward to, but, the main idea is to just stay grounded and stay positive, because you have the tools, okay? You have the blessings of the universe, and you have the tools to make things happen, okay, for you. So whatever comes your way, you'll be able to deal with it. All right, Pisces, so I hope that reading resonated with you. And I'm putting up the love readings and the general readings at the same time. So go ahead and check out your general reading for the month of August. And I hope that your guys' summer and end of summer is amazing, and it is lit, and it is all that, all right? And I'll see you at the next reading. Bye, Pisces.